It is January 8th, back here in No Man's Land. 6:06 a.m. It's snowing right now, so it must be pretty cold out. I don't know what the temperature is. 18 degrees. Yeah, it's pretty cold. So we've got some windrowing to do today. Windrowing, baling, and transporting the bales over to the trailer, or not the trailer, but the shelter over there. And I want to... Oh, we still have wood piled up over here, huh? So we still have wood to sell. I wanted to chop down some more of these trees here. We'll wait until it's more light outside for the windrowing and baling. For now, we're going to do this. Chop down these trees and pile up the wood. Ready to sell. I'm going to try and get as much money out of these as possible. So we'll just be piling all this wood up over here. So that way we can throw it on the trailer when we're done windrowing and baling. See what kind of money we can make off this. Hopefully it helps out a lot. But these are kind of the last trees to cut down for now. I may have to cut a few more than I would like, just to be able to get the money together to progress, basically. Actually have some stuff to do. And, yeah. So we're just going to be doing this. At least until it's light outside, because I think it's just too dark to be able to see the windrowing properly, so that way we can get some nice lines of hay going. Ooh, this was a good cut. Almost exactly 200 kilograms, which is the max weight you can pick up, so that works. So we're going to have to probably cut this one a bit shorter. I don't know how much shorter, but... Oh, yeah. That's too bad. But I think I'll cut more off this end. Yeah, there you go. That's good. I'm going to put all the short pieces on one side and the longer pieces on another. So that way we know we get a good pile to load in. Let's see, this one maybe about right there, where the coloration begins to change. Just a little bit off. We'll cut like this much off, and hopefully that's enough. It is not. So we'll cut just a little bit more off. Try to make these pieces as long as possible. Just so that way they sell for a bit more than usual, that we're used to. We'll cut like this, just, yeah, like right there. Yeah, it's pretty close there. This one's definitely not worth much. Maybe for firewood. This one's pretty good, though. It's already almost 7:20 and still not light enough outside yet. Let's go right there. Maybe that'll be good. Probably not, though. Oh, no, it is. It's pretty good. It's not a bad length. How much do we have here? 357, so we could feasibly cut this down the middle here. Maybe roughly right there. And both those pieces should be grabbable. Yep. Both pretty good. I completely forgot that this pile of wood was still here. I got so set on mowing the grass, I forgot to check back over here. But it'll give us something to do when we finish that section of hay. These are kind of the medium spruces, so they're not gonna profit us too much as the larger spruces would. Whoop, didn't want to turn the light off, can't see anything. Alright, there we go. Let's see, cut it right here. Right here. See how long that piece is. It's a little longer than I would have liked. Kind of want to keep it in the 4.0 to about 4.2 or 3 length is good for that trailer, but I guess we could just put that one on top, so that way it kind of just hangs off the back. Let's go here. See what kind of length we got here. Yeah, it's good. Probably could have made it a bit longer, but kind of makes it easier to stack if all the pieces are roughly the same length, so I'm gonna go right. No, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, that's a pretty good one right there. 190 and 3.9. That'll be worth some good money. Now we gotta go a bit shorter. Log's starting to get thicker. Or the tree's starting to get thicker. Yeah, see. Messed it up. So let's shave a bit off the end. Oh, just a little bit more off the end. Still not enough. Maybe that much. I'm kind of over-cutting it now because, yeah, cut like 4 kilograms off of it. Wanted to just cut like the 1, but probably really hard to do. Okay, so that one's good to go. It's starting to get light outside, so we're gonna stop doing this here soon. Let's go right here. Yeah, that one's okay. I mean, no matter what, it's gonna get sold. I would just like to get as much money out of each section of log as I can. See, that was too much. That was too much. So we'll cut off like, let's go. No, right there. Hopefully that's 50 kilograms right there. Oh, it's not. 39. These little bits aren't going to bring me much, but still sell them anyway. So we need 11, which isn't going to be a very big piece. And this is probably going to take more than 11 off. In fact, it just disappeared. Well, it got it to exactly 200, but I still can't pick it up, so I'm going to have to shave more off than what I want here. Just do that. Hopefully that fixes the problem. Yeah, it took a bit more off than I wanted, but what are you gonna do? So we got 485 on this one. I'm thinking maybe right there. Yeah, that was a pretty good cut. But it makes this other one a little bit screwy. Maybe if we cut like right there, it won't be too much. Nah, it wasn't enough. It's hard to judge how much you should and shouldn't cut off these logs here. This is definitely going to be more than 18 kilograms worth right here, but yeah, just a little bit more. It's a little hard to judge those. But it's already starting to get light outside enough to where we can go start baling up all that hay, which I want to get started on as soon as we can here. So let's go ahead and do that. The first chore essentially here is going to be windrowing it. I'd like to be able to get a forestry mulcher and chop down these bushes. Get those out of the way at some point. At least some of them. Alright, so what the plan is here is to try and get all the... Well, first and foremost, I want to get some of this hay back onto the little spot that we've cut down here for the grass. So I'm just gonna drive over this real quick. So it should... Oh, no, lower it. Alright, there we go. Should be able to just get that stuff right there. Alright. So, I'm going to run around the edges and then go up and down through the middle, and then collect the middle, and then collect the edges. So that way there's no basically extra bales kind of getting in the way of the driving path while we're doing the middle. So we're gonna get started on this. And let's see what we can get done here. I'm going to interject here and say this probably isn't going to take that long. As far as windrowing it, the baling process definitely doesn't take that long. You just kind of have to run over the windrows, but the longest step is definitely going to be the loading of the trailer this time around for sure, because there's going to be definitely going to be more bales this time than last time. Plus, I need to run the baler across all the extra bits I'm missing. Try to get every piece of hay off the meadow here that I can. Okay, so that basically does it for the outside kind of thing. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the windrow along the inside here. So that way the outside edge is a clearly defined spot. And then we'll start making the windrows proper. Alright, so that's a clearly defined space now. So we have enough space to work a little bit more freely on the rest of the windrows here. Just gonna get that done, and then go grab the baler. So I'm thinking this tree's probably going to have to go at some point, but not yet. Just because I have no way of getting rid of the stump. So it stays for now. But I'm just thinking in the future, if I plan on putting field out this way, I'm going to have to get rid of that tree. Back to it then. I think I might just get this spot right here ready. The tree spot's gonna kind of be a little difficult, so I'm gonna run it with this thing on the outside of it, like this. So that way we just get a nice little spot we can go around with the baler. Makes it easy, hopefully. Be pretty careful though. I don't want to make it more difficult on myself later. Just got to make sure the hay is away from that tree. You don't want to get stuck on it, you know. So go ahead and do that. Make a nice little cleared section. Make it easy on myself later. And I might just go ahead and run some lines going this way for this very end part right here. Just because it'd be pretty difficult to get all this lined up properly, going up and down rather than going north to south rather than east to west here. So we're gonna go east to west on these bits. or west to east, depending on which way you're coming from. It makes the windrows look a little more interesting too, right? So that's kind of neat. And then like that, run it down one more time to just make sure it's a nice good pile. There we go. And then we'll continue getting the rest of it here. Definitely not completely covered and aligned, but it looks okay. It'll be good enough for our purposes. Doesn't need to be perfect. So we'll just run this last line, go grab the baler. One thing I was thinking about a little earlier today is that I may have made an error getting these small greenhouses, because they don't even produce enough for a single crate in a month. I should have probably... Whoop. Gotta... Talking, didn't pay attention, didn't see that there. So I'm thinking I should have gotten at least the medium greenhouse, or saved up for the large, because we only get about 384 tomatoes per month, which is not even enough for a single crate. You know what, I was just thinking this is the outside section. I probably should save that for last. Get the middle first. So we'll get the middle first. But it doesn't even produce enough for one crate a month. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to possibly sell those two and start it over. But we'll see. I mean, it would make more sense that I could only afford the small greenhouses. So we'll stick with it until we can actually start bringing in a bit more money, and then upgrade them. Maybe after the first crate drops on each of them, we might be able to afford the medium or possibly large. And we'll see what happens when we get to that point. This is the only problem with using this old tractor. These hills. You really don't get you don't get to very, very high speeds going up these hills pulling this thing. I mean, honestly, I don't even think it has the capabilities to technically pull this baler. But it does, so it's what we went with. I'm thinking that obviously the next tractor I want to try and go for, I've stated before in previous episode. Well, I'm gonna call them days. Previous days that I've stated. I want to get that that Buer tractor. It's 100 horsepower. It's a pretty nice little tractor, and it's not all crazy expensive either, as compared to some of the other ones. So that's one of our goals, is to get that tractor and at least a plow. One of the many goals on here. So I'll get the parts of the hay, or the hay that's around the tree, and oh yeah, this little bit too. I forgot about this part. Very small amount, but it completes a bale, so there we go. So get this all finished up, and then I'll go grab the trailer. Hopefully we have enough time to, in this single day, to load it up and get it over to the bale shelter. We're just about done here. Time to go grab the trailer and start loading these up. Alright, just barely able to get barely unable to get one last bale. We got that last one, but there's still... Wow, it didn't, and it is not coming off the baler. So we'll make it come off there. There we go. So I don't know how many bales that was, but we'll find out here. Fold this on up. Go park this. It's already starting to get real dark again, though. That's a good spot for it right there. Keep it out of the way. Nope. I'm gonna run into the trailer. So we're gonna have to unload the mower off this thing first. Sure. You could do it like that. Let's get out there and pick those bales up. We'll have to do it in the dark. Which is a little unfortunate, but the daytime is long gone. It's already quite evening already. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. So we're gonna have to rely on the flashlight and a little bit of light from the tractor itself to come grab all this. I think, yeah, I think tomorrow's chores are gonna consist of storing all these, because I think I'm just gonna park the trailer underneath the bale shed, bale shelter for tonight. We definitely won't have time to unload all these and stack them up the way we want, so I don't want to just throw them in there. But we'll park it underneath there, and then we'll worry about stacking them all nice and neat the next day, as well as chopping down that last tree, selling that wood off. We'll start the day with bale stacking, though. So I think what we can do here is we're just gonna throw all the closest bales that we see towards the tractor there. I don't know how easy it would be to throw 35 kilograms. 600 liters of hay, but that's what we're gonna do. So let me just get this all stacked onto the trailer, hopefully within the allotted time, and that'll be it for today. just about quitting time now. We almost have all the bales. So we're almost done here. Almost done for the day. It's not bad. I would imagine we would probably get double the bales if we had let the grass grow into February. Possibly. But it's hard to... Oh, don't start the engine again. It's hard to kind of gauge what growth stage. I think it's just like the first harvestable stage is what this is at right now. But I'm not sure if meadow grass has extra stages than regular field grass would. So we could have possibly gotten maybe you know, one and a half times more bales out of this meadow if we waited, but at the same time February is also still considered part of winter, and I think the grass gets reverted one stage in winter. So, but I can't really confirm that very well yet. It seems to have done that on a game that I've been playing, a map I've been playing with my younger brother. But not too sure yet. More testing required. So it looks like, yeah, we'll have just enough time here. Whoop. No, get that off. I'm gonna have to, there we go, fix that. And then do that there. Kind of looks a little screwy, but that is okay. I think this is all of them, and it is quitting time now, so I need to get this back over there and park this thing. So we're able to finish this field up, which that's pretty good. Got all the bales off of it. See, how many liters did we end up getting? Just under 22,000 liters of hay. That's not bad. I mean, hay's not worth a lot, but the volume is what you're looking for as far as grass products of any kind. Grass, hay, and silage bales and stuff. I mean, this would probably keep some sheep fed for quite a while. So let's get this back over there. And we can also check on the greenhouses there on our way back. Let's see, can I park it on the side that already has the hay, or should I park it... Yeah, I should park it on... Whoa! I definitely shouldn't park it like that. But I'll just go ahead and park this, and I'll take the belts off of it, so that way in the morning, and all you gotta do is just run up and start taking the bales off. So go park this up and go to bed. Time for bed. I said I'd check that we check the greenhouses, but it's not important right now. We can check them in the morning. There's not going to be a whole lot of tomatoes in there quite yet, so. Oh, we might have to make a trip. Well, trip to the store is inevitable here. Probably for tomorrow. But it's looking like we're gonna need to get some diesel here soon. But calling that a day. Thanks for stopping by the homestead, and we'll see you next time. Have a great night, everybody.